Protecting the things you love and how you do so is among the most important decisions you'll ever have to make. TGIF Solutions can provide you with the peace of mind by supplying answers to all of your insurance needs, whether it be home, auto, business, life, or farm coverage. Contact the team at the Shellhammer Atwood Agency today in West Katanning to be sure that you, your loved ones, and the things that matter most stay safe when it matters the most. TGIF Solutions, insurance for what matters.
Just finishing up a 100% outside renovation project containing store. Don't miss out. Come and see us. Check out our Pennsylvania skill game room. We have the newest machines, the newest games. We have 5 machines. We're about to add a 6th machine. $10,000 jackpots on all 6 machines. Don't miss out on a chance to win. We have the lowest possible prices and the best quality of anybody in the area. We'll take it up against anybody in the area. We put our stamp of approval, #SableMeat, on every single package, and we're here to serve you every single day.
Gross Embroidery and Sign Shop is the official clother of High Top Sports Network and is a family-owned company that can handle all your custom embroidery, custom sign, and laser engraving needs. Located at 409 4th Street in downtown Fort City, Gross Embroidery and Sign Shop can create sports and career apparel to the exact specifications of your organization. Their laser engraving department can put your logo or design on glasses, tumblers, insulated cups, signs, coffee cups, and more. Call Gross Embroidery and Sign Shop at 724-763-2461 today.
Shop and Save at Franklin Village is a family-owned, community-dedicated supermarket with a wide variety of quality food and friendly personnel to make your shopping experience easy. Stop by their award-winning butcher shop where you'll find the freshest cuts of USDA-inspected beef, pork, and poultry. Head to the bakery for the freshest bread and rolls, and don't forget to stop by the deli for an excellent selection of cold cuts, meats, cheeses, and prepared foods like their fantastic fried chicken. That's Shop and Save at Franklin Village.
Protecting the things you love and how you do so is among the most important decisions you'll ever have to make. TGIF Solutions can provide you with the peace of mind by supplying answers to all of your insurance needs, whether it be home, auto, business, life, or farm coverage. Contact the team at the Shellhammer Atwood Agency today in West Katanning to be sure that you, your loved ones, and the things that matter most stay safe when it matters the most. TGIF.
While you're 50/50 tickets tonight, please consider doing so. The proceeds from the 50/50 this week and last week are being donated to a grandmother of a Knoch player who is currently battling breast cancer. Thank you very much.
With over 40 years of experience, the fine folks at Steffi's Country Catering in Adrian can provide you with several scrumptious options for your next family gathering, corporate event, or tailgate. Make sure to try one of their custom meat and cheese trays or pick up a delicious Sunday takeout special. Steffi's Country Catering is a Leader Times Silver Best of winner 3 years running. And as the holidays approach, get back to celebrating with friends and family and leave the cooking to Steffi's. Sugar Rush Cupcakes by Tara are available by order. That's Steffi's Country Catering. Find them on Facebook.
Armscare, located at 85 Glade Drive in Katanning, provides the highest quality medical equipment, supplies, and service for use in your home. After an accident, illness, or surgery, the caring professionals at Armscare can assist you in getting the appropriate medical equipment into your home where you can make the most progress on your recovery. Armscare offers 24/7 emergency service as well as a wide variety of specialized medical equipment, and their experienced staff is committed to helping you or your loved one regain normalcy by providing the highest level of quality home care equipment, supplies, and service. Contact Armscare at 724-5...
Just finishing up a 100% outside renovation project at the Katanning store. Don't miss out. Come and see us. Check out our Pennsylvania skill game room. We have the newest machines, the newest games. We have 5 machines. We're about to add a 6th machine. $10,000 jackpots on all 6 machines. Don't miss out on a chance to win. We have the lowest possible prices and the best quality of anybody in the area. We'll take it up against anybody in the area. We put our stamp of approval, hashtag Sable Meat, on every single package, and we're here to serve you every single day. We also have chef-prepared, chef-quality prepared sushi, everyday fresh, and Sushi Wednesday, $5 sushi rolls, and you can win by liking and sharing our favorite page, Sushi Madness shirt. Don't forget to check out our millions of bakery deli products that we're making fresh every day. Appreciate all the support out there. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us.
Gross Embroidery and Sign Shop is the official clother of High Top Sports Network and is a family-owned company that can handle all your custom embroidery, custom sign, and laser engraving needs. Located at 409 4th Street in downtown Fort City, Gross Embroidery and Sign Shop can create sports and career apparel to the exact specifications of your organization. Their laser engraving department can put your logo or design on glasses, tumblers, insulated cups, signs, coffee cups, and more. Call Gross Embroidery and Sign Shop at 724-763-2461 today.
Armstrong, located at 85 Glade Drive in Katanning, provides the highest quality medical equipment, supplies, and service for use in your home. After an accident, illness, or surgery, the caring professionals at Armstrong can assist you in getting the appropriate medical equipment into your home where you can make the most progress on your recovery. Armstrong offers 24/7 emergency service as well as a wide variety of specialized medical equipment, and their experienced staff is committed to helping you or your loved one regain normalcy by providing the highest level of quality home care equipment, supplies, and service. Contact Armstrong at 724-545-3200 today.
everybody. We're getting excited for the Monster Walk. We want to tell you a few things for the Monster Walk. We want to let you know that the parking lots will be closed that night. And when you come for the Monster Walk, come into the natatorium doors first. We'll show you where to line up, and then you're going to go through these doors and walk through the Nightmare Before Christmas natatorium.
So in the ladies' locker room, we're going to enjoy Harry Potter and the gang. Obviously, we're not going to go in today. But once you leave the locker room, we're going to head on over to the gym, where there is going to be a creepy carnival.
So after the creepy carnival, you're gonna come into our studio. You'll have an opportunity to take a family picture with your young ones in their costumes. You'll also, this is where we will take the pictures for our costume contest. Yes, that's right, I said it. Costume contest, just like last year. Guess what? We're gonna put them on Facebook, and the one with the most likes wins. So, if your child gets a little chip that says, take my picture, hand it to me. I'll be taking pictures, we'll put them on Facebook, and you're in the contest. Now let's go outside. I got some friends for you to meet, and other community partners outside. Let's go. What's up, guys? So, we're outside. I told you I had friends, and it's gonna be a huge event. Without further ado, here is Joe Rhodes from High Top Sports.
Hey guys, so excited about the 29th. We're gonna have the Jumbotron right over my shoulder here. Armstrong Riverhawks taking on the Indiana Little Indians. It's at Indiana. A little bit of a drive, so why not cut that part of it out? Come here, enjoy all the things that are going on, and watch your Riverhawks right on the big screen. Bring a chair, bring a blanket, just be ready for the game. Chuck from Contending Cares, what else we got going?
Well, you come down to Rich D. Snyder for our second annual trunk or treat. We're gonna have so many trunks there. TGIF's gonna have one. Sprinkles are gonna have a meat truck or meat van there. Handing out coupons, handing out candies. Plus, we're gonna have many more trunks for you. Plus, 100 Real Glide pumpkins, paint kits to go along with that for the first 100 kids, and 1,500 bags of candy loaded up for the first kids that come through.
It's gonna be a great night. I'll tell you what do you think? What do you think, Colby?
I'm loving it. Love to be a partner. Proud to have a trunk. Can't wait to see what happens.
Gonna be trunks everywhere. Gonna be candy everywhere. Gonna be monsters everywhere. Gonna be a football game. You can't beat this. October 29th. Make sure you're at Richard G. Snyder YMCA in Katanning. It's gonna be the place to be. Everybody's gonna be happy. You're gonna feel great. We can't do what we do without you.
I'm Jake DeLuca with High Top Sports, reminding you all to smash that like button and share it while you're at it too.
Hey, I'm Chuck from #Katanning. Make sure you like and share this post.
Colby with TGIF Solutions. Make sure you like this post and smash that share.
What's up, everybody? Andrew Scholl here from the Richard G. Snyder YMCA. Share and like, please.
Ryan with Sprinkles. #Save on Meat. Like and share.
Joe from HTSN, like and share?
Protecting the things you love and how you do so is among the most important decisions you'll ever have to make. TGIF Solutions can provide you with the peace of mind by supplying answers to all of your insurance needs, whether it be home, auto, business, life, or farm coverage. Contact the team at the Shellhammer Atwood Agency today in West Katanning to be sure that you, your loved ones, and the things that matter most stay safe when it matters the most. TGIF Solutions, insurance for what matters.
Just finishing up a 100% outside renovation project at Katanning store. Don't miss out. Come and see us. Check out our Pennsylvania skill game room. We have the newest machines, the newest games. We have 5 machines. We're about to add a 6th machine. $10,000 jackpots on all 6 machines. Don't miss out on a chance to win. We have the lowest possible prices and the best quality of anybody in the area. We'll take it up against anybody in the area. We put our stamp of approval, #SaveOnMeat, on every single package, and we're here to serve you every single day. We also have chef-prepared, chef-prepared sushi, everyday fresh, and Sushi Wednesday, $5 sushi rolls, and you can win by liking and sharing our favorite page, Sushi Madness shirt. Don't forget to check out our millions of bakery deli products that we're making fresh every day. Appreciate all the support out there. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us.
Shop and Save at Franklin Village is a family-owned, community-dedicated supermarket with a wide variety of quality food and friendly personnel to make your shopping experience easy. Stop by their award-winning butcher shop where you'll find the freshest cuts of USDA-inspected beef, pork, and poultry. Head to the bakery for the freshest bread and rolls, and don't forget to stop by the deli for an excellent selection of cold cuts, meats, cheeses, and prepared foods like their fantastic fried chicken. That's Shop and Save at Franklin Village.
Gross Embroidery and Sign Shop is the official clother of High Top Sports Network and is a family-owned company that can handle all your custom embroidery, custom sign, and laser engraving needs. Located at 409 4th Street in downtown Fort City, Gross Embroidery and Sign Shop can create sports and career apparel to the exact specifications of your organization. Their laser engraving department can put your logo or design on glasses, tumblers, insulated cups, signs, coffee cups, and more. Call Gross Embroidery and Sign Shop at 724-763-2461 today.
With over 40 years of experience, the fine folks at Steffi's Country Catering in Adrian can provide you with several scrumptious options for your next family gathering, corporate event, or tailgate. Make sure to try one of their custom meat and cheese trays or pick up a delicious Sunday takeout special. Steffi's Country Catering is a Leader Times Silver Best of winner 3 years running. And as the holidays approach, get back to celebrating with friends and family and leave the cooking to Steffi's. Sugar Rush Cupcakes by Tara are available by order. That's Steffi's Country Catering. Find them on Facebook.
We're getting excited for the Monster Walk. We want to tell you a few things for the Monster Walk. We want to let you know that the parking lots will be closed that night. And when you come for the Monster Walk, come into the natatorium doors first. We'll show you where to line up, and then you're going to go through these doors and walk through the Nightmare Before Christmas natatorium.
So in the ladies' locker room, we're going to enjoy Harry Potter and the gang. Obviously, we're not going to go in today. But once you leave the locker room, we're going to head on over to the gym where there is going to be a creepy carnival.
So after the creepy carnival, you're going to come into our studio. You'll have an opportunity to take a family picture with your young ones in their costumes. You'll also, this is where we will take the pictures for our costume contest. Yes, that's right, I said it. Costume contest, just like last year. Guess what? We're going to put them on Facebook, and one with the most likes wins. So if your child gets a little chip that says, take my picture, hand it to me. I'll be taking pictures, we'll put them on Facebook, and you're in the contest. Now let's go outside. I got some friends for you to meet, and other community partners outside. Let's go. What's up, guys? So we're outside. I told you I had friends, and it's gonna be a huge event. Without further ado, here is Joe Rhodes from High Top Sports.
Hey guys, so excited about the 29th. We're gonna have the Jumbotron right over my shoulder here. Armstrong Riverhawks taking on the Indiana Little Indians. It's at Indiana. A little bit of a drive, so why not cut that part of it out? Come here, enjoy all the things that are going on, and watch your Riverhawks right on the big screen. Bring a chair, bring a blanket, just be ready for the game. Chuck from Containing Cares, what else we got going?
Well, you come down to Rich D. Snyder for our second annual trunk or treat. We're gonna have so many trunks there. TGIF's gonna have one. Sprinkles are gonna have a meat truck or meat band there. Handing out coupons, handing out candies. Plus, we're gonna have many more trunks for you. Plus, 100 real live pumpkins, paint kits to go along with that for the first 100 kids, and 1,500 bags of candy loaded up for the first kids that come through.
It's gonna be a great night. I'll tell you what do you think? What do you think, Colby?
I'm loving it. Love to be a partner. Proud to have a trunk. Can't wait to see what happens.
There's gonna be trunks everywhere. Gonna be candy everywhere. Gonna be monsters everywhere. It's gonna be a football game. You can't beat this. October 29th. Make sure you're at Richard G. Snyder YMCA in Katanning. It's gonna be the place to be. Everybody's gonna be happy. You're gonna feel great. We can't do what we do without you.
I'm Jake DeLuca with High Top Sports, reminding you all to smash that like button and share it while you're at it too.
Hey, I'm Chuck from #Containing Cares. Make sure you like and share this post.
Colby with TGIF Solutions. Make sure you like this post and smash that share.
What's up, everybody? Andrew Scholl here from the Richard G. Snyder YMCA. Share and like, please.
Ryan with Sprinkles, hashtag save on meat. Like and share.
Joe from HTSN, like and share.
Good evening and welcome into Knoch Junior Senior High School for tonight's WPIAL Class 3A Section 5 matchup between the home Knoch Knights and the Armstrong Riverhawks. Warm-up about to conclude here. I will send it down to the public address announcer for starting lineups here momentarily, so stay tuned for that here on High Top Sports Network.
7, Kate Bailey. Junior number 4, Riley Shearer. Junior number 13, Lily Atwood. Junior number 16, Cassidy Adams. Senior number 18, Jackie Nestor. Senior number 17, Mackenzie Egley. Senior number 24, Olivia Popp. Senior number 11, Lane Miller. And senior number 33, Jay Dudek. And now the starting lineup for your Knoch Knights. Freshman number 26, Mackenzie Kurtz. Freshman number 18, Jessica Farbacher. Freshman number 33, Carly Underball. Sophomore number 17, Bryn Smith. Sophomore number 7, Sabrina Schlott. Sophomore number 31, Sierra Mock. Sophomore number 21, Cece Kisecki. Junior number 15, Nina Shemansky. Junior number 16, Melissa Karastory. Junior number 11, Madison Gardner. Junior number 27, Alyssa Gallagher. Senior number 25, Morgan Pepper. Senior number 23, Crystal Eakins. Senior and captain number 14, Nicole Critchlow. And senior captain number 8, Renee Carter. The Riverhawks are coached by Anna Lasher. She's assisted by Joni Riggle. The Knights are coached by Diane Dice. She's assisted by Jennifer Pendleton. The officials for tonight's game are Chris Ruth.
And those were your starting lineups here on High Top Sports Network. First for the Riverhawks and then the home Knights. The public address announcer, was Athletic Director Kurt Reiser. We want to thank, well, actually, that was not Kurt. I apologize. Thought it was. But I want to thank Kurt anyways. He's always very accommodating when we come here to Knoch. So another great opportunity to come here, enjoy this beautiful venue, and watch two teams that are a nice stone's throw away from each other. So some of the implications here, obviously, the big game the other night between Freeport and Hampton gave Armstrong an opportunity to kind of still have a hand in their own fate. They come in with 2 losses. The two teams ahead of them, again, at the aforementioned Hampton and Freeport, both now with 1 loss in their record. So Armstrong playing both those teams next week could, in fact, control their fate. But before then, Knoch here tonight to try to play upset and knock off the Riverhawks and essentially ruin their chances at a repeat at the section crown. So Armstrong looking to take care of business to kind of escape and move on to next week when the big dogs come calling. The teams ahead of them in the standings, that again, Hampton and Freeport. That was a heck of a game the other night. If you didn't happen to catch that one, an instant classic for sure. All of that is archived. We're at the broadcast, the High Top Sports Network, and that is archived there if you want to go back and watch what might have been the best volleyball game all season long. Jay Dudek starting things off for the Riverhawks with a serve. Kill attempt deflected. Dudek with a heck of a save there, and that'll give Lane Miller an opportunity to free ball the ball across. Another chance for a kill. Now for Armstrong, that's Cassidy Adams. Able to drop it in off the deflection for the first point here. Armstrong leads 1-0. I want to thank our scoreboard sponsor tonight, the Lindor Hotel. Fun and food since 1902. Make sure you visit the Lindor Hotel, on Facebook to view daily specials and upcoming events. Free ball cross, but into the net, so an early 2-0 lead here for the Riverhawks. Looking for the season sweep against the Knights. The Knights come in with 1 win on their record. That, of course, coming against Highlands. Dudek with the serve, and that will go off the hands of the
junior Madison Gardner for the third Riverhawks point here in set number 1. The junior varsity results, for those curious, was a 2-1 victory for Knoch in that one. So the Knights getting the better of the Riverhawks in that one. Riverhawks looking for revenge here now in the varsity tilt. And another point to the Riverhawks. Looked like that might have been deflected, but just struck a little too hard there on by the outside hitter. Another Dudek serve across. The push, and a nice save by Olivia Pock. Throwing a fist out at it. Allensworth with a free ball across. And fading away a bit too much there. A nice set, but kind of having a range quite far for it was number 33, Carly Booterball. Armstrong leads 5-0. Dudek. Booterball off the hands of Miller. Dudek's going to try to play it, but it will go off, or Karam off the wall for Knoch's first point. Give credit to Carly Booterball there with a fistful, sending it the direction of Lane Miller. All she could do was kind of just throw a hand at it. And as a result, Knoch with their first point. Bernea Coe with the serve, nice jump serve there. Armstrong able to get a nice set off of it though. And a dig for Knoch. Booterball again with a tip. A set of their own for the Riverhawks. A nice save there by Gardner. Looked like it had a chance towards the front row, but no one home, and another point for the visitors. Again, this last few games of the season mean a great deal to the top 3 teams in this section, all of which are defending section champions. A season ago, this section had 4 co-champions. A diving attempt there by Dudek, but nothing doing. Point Knoch. But as mentioned, there were 4 section champions a season ago. The 3 that are in the running right now, plus Mars. Mars out of it this year, but still an opportunity for the 3 teams at the top to lay claim to that section championship. Another season. Weaver with a kill, deflected, out by the back row. Now a chance for the Knights. There's Romaley, that one deflected and in for a point. Armstrong now up 7-2. And one thing, Armstrong sort of kind of catching their stride as well. They've gotten better and better. A lot of veteran-laden players on this team. But as for Knoch, it's fair to say, despite their 1-win record, a constant improvement week by week. We had a chance to see the Knights several times here on High Top Sports Network, and they're a team that's not too many moments away from really turning things around. I'm sure 2022 is a year that many Knights players, fans, and alike are looking forward to. Schlott with a kill attempt, but Miller able to get it on the Riverhawks side. Adams with a kill. Coe with a great dig there. Free ball across. Miller able to catch up to that one. Critchlow in the back with the dig. That one blocked down. Nice job by a combination there of Romaley and Rumbaugh. But Knoch able to come away with the point. 8-3 the score. Side out for Knoch. Atwood with the set. There's Adams, and that will go off the hands of Coe. Adams continuing her stellar campaign with a nice kill there. Her second, I believe, of this first set. Adams now back to serve for the Hawks. Her team leading 9-3. Adams a kill from the back row and a nice dig on the other end by Critchlow. Deflected, and that will allow it to sneak in front of the aforementioned Adams for the point. Knoch will keep the serve. This, of course, is number 17, Bryn Smith. Chance here for run ball. Looking deep, but Critchlow plays it nonetheless. And some miscommunication there. A tough point for the Knights. Armstrong into double digits here in set number 1. Some substitutions. Remaley will come out. In comes one of the team's seniors. That, of course, Jackie Nestor, who will immediately go back to the service line. In comes Callie Allensworth as well. She had an impressive outing in her last game against Highlands, the High Top Sports Network / TGIF Solutions Player of the Game in that one. She was just a force at the net for the Riverhawks. Nestor there with the ace. Sort of a service wizard this season for the Riverhawks. Serve again across, dug out. Just a push over by Coe. Set by Atwood. Dudek with the kill attempt and nothing doing there. Number 17, Bryn Smith, could only kind of throw her hands up and get out of the way, and that will get a Knoch timeout. So we too here on High Top Sports Network will take a timeout. My name is Joe Rhodes. We'll see you after this short message.
Protecting the things you love and how you do so is among the most important decisions you'll ever have to make. TGIF Solutions can provide you with the peace of mind by supplying answers to all of your insurance needs, whether it be home, auto, business, life, or farm coverage. Contact the team at the Shellhammer Atwood Agency today in West Katanning to be sure that you, your loved ones, and the things that matter most stay safe when it matters the most. TGIF Solutions, insurance for what matters.
And welcome back to Knoch High School for this presentation of Class 3A Section 5 volleyball between the Armstrong Riverhawks and Knoch Knights. I'd be remiss if I did not mention this is the Ryan Bowser game night. It's a Ryan Bowser, State Farm game night here on High Top Sports. Resumption after the timeout. Kill attempt deflected. Dudek able to dig it out. Atwood now with a set. Back row to Adams. Critchlow no problem with it on her end. A chance for Schlott, but a nice dig there by Atwood. And a block at the front, and then Allensworth with a nice effort, but after the save, the ball kind of carried him right back to her, so point to the Knights. Score's now 12-5 in favor of Armstrong. Now back to the service line. The junior Madison Gardner. Dug out by Allensworth. Atwood with the set. Adams drops that one over. Just kind of looping, kind of push across. No one home for Knoch. Armstrong now leads 13-5. Some more substitutions, including Sarai Weaver coming in and Olivia Pock. Pock will retreat back to the service line. Her team leading 13-5. And that serve will deflect off the top of the net. Nice play there by Coe. Heads up, had her head turned and got turned around quickly. A chance for Weaver. Free ball across, and that deflects off of Callie Allensworth. Tough break there. It wasn't really a hard struck ball, and what was behind her would have probably been able to handle it better, but she was just doing her best to play defense, and just kind of an unlucky break there. 13-6 now. Side out. And a nice serve there. Catching the line. Adams with a diving attempt, but that one stays in. Knoch looking to hang around here in set number 1. And just one win on the season for the Knights. They'd like nothing more than a place spoiler to the Riverhawks here, who, again, are still in the race for a section championship. Allensworth blocked down there. Give credit to number 33, the freshman Carly Booterball. Don't look now. Knoch with 3 straight points, and they trail by 5. Pock with the set. Weaver cross, but dug out. There's a ball that is well deep. That was Sierra Mock, who has really been a presence for Knoch throughout this season. Just a little hard on that one. Serve back to the Riverhawks. Dudek, who started the game with the serve, will continue here now with the score 14-8. And a nice serve by Dudek, kind of catching number 17, Bryn Smith, kind of in between. She didn't know whether to handle that kind of inside her body or outside, catch her on the outside towards the line. And right where Dudek wanted to place it. Her serve across again. Smith able to handle it this time, Coe. Balk now with a set. Allensworth with some ferociousness behind that one. The block there between Allensworth and Adams, but deflects down onto the Armstrong side of the net. 15-9 the score. As I said earlier in this broadcast, Knoch making just steady improvements. You can just tell by their play. Passing was one thing that really plagued them in earlier games in which we were able to cover them, but tonight the passing crisp. Just a misplay there. And point to Armstrong. The serve will go back to their side of things. More specifically, one of their seniors, Lane Miller, the libero. Romaley also comes onto the court. Miller's serve is across, dug out by Gardner. There's Kasecki with a chance, but dug out by Miller on the Armstrong side. And Adams does it again. The high-flying Cassidy Adams able to get that kill to deflect and drop in for the point. That'll keep Miller at the service line. Serve across. Critchlow in the back row with it. Gardner trying to get to Kasecki, and Kasecki just led a little too far towards the net. Nothing she could really do there. Another point to the Riverhawks. Kind of those sustaining runs. You don't see them enough sometimes from Knoch. You'll see them kind of crawl back in, get 3 consecutive points, and then just make a couple plays like you've seen here. Just a couple missed passes and things of the sort. What a save there by Dudek, and an even better save by Pock. Some nifty saves there on the Armstrong side of things, and Kasecki ends that little volley with a ball into the net, and that will get another Knoch timeout, as Armstrong has now claimed a 10-point lead. So myself, Joe Rhodes, will take a timeout here on High Top Sports Network. Stay tuned for the remainder of set number 1.
Gross Embroidery and Sign Shop is the official clother of High Top Sports Network and is a family-owned company that can handle all your custom embroidery, custom sign, and laser engraving needs. Located at 409 4th Street in downtown Ford City, Gross Embroidery and Sign Shop can create sports and career apparel to the exact specifications of your organization. Their laser engraving department can put your logo or design on glasses, tumblers, insulated cups, signs, coffee cups, and more. Call Gross Embroidery and Sign Shop at 724-763-2461 today.
And welcome back into High Top Sports Network. Joe Rhodes here at Knoch High School, bringing you this WPIAL Class 3A Section 5 matchup between the home Knoch Knights and the Armstrong Riverhawks. Riverhawks lead 19-9, coming out of a timeout here in set number 1. Leading Coe, but I'm going to say that stayed in. Another chance for Adams, that's deflected, but Critchlow able to gather that one in. Another chance for Knoch, but Miller now with the dig, and Weaver finishes that one off an excellent pass, deflects off the wall and out of play for the 20th Armstrong point of set number 1. That'll keep Lane Miller at the service line. Another cross, but Critchlow, smart play, tracked that one in the entire way until she knew for sure it was out of play. So side out Knoch. Substitutions, including Schlott for Knoch and the young lady in for service. That's Nina Szymanski. She'll get things going here. Serves across. Another chance for Weaver. And another kill for Weaver. 2 consecutive points coming off the hands of Sarai Weaver. Some great passes to get her the ball there as well. More substitutions, including Rumball and Atwood. Atwood will immediately tend to the service line. Serve across by Lily Atwood. It's going to be nothing but a free ball across for Knoch. And a nice set there by Atwood, finding Romaley for the point. Armstrong seems to really be finding another gear here now. They are up by 12. A quick stoppage. Take care of some moisture on the court. Much to the dismay of Riverhawks players who kind of found themselves in sort of a rhythm there, suddenly slowed up by this stoppage. And Armstrong, thanks to the Freeport victory a few nights ago against Freeport, still alive for a section championship. Armstrong would have to beat both Hampton and Freeport next week in their final 2 regular season matchups, or games really, of the season. Nice save there by Miller. Set by Atwood, finding Dudek. Dug out by Critchlow. That one's in the net. Saved again. And 3. But a nice job there by Armstrong. A couple nice saves and a couple excellent passes. They have just gotten stronger and stronger as this contest has gone on. Atwood with the serve. Coe. And another save by Miller. She's been awesome at that libero position here thus far. And a drop in that one in is Rumbaugh. Emery Rumbaugh kind of bursting on the scene here as this season's gone on, finding her role on the court growing with each game. And Atwood serve just a bit deep. Knoch they'll afford to give up a point, or the set will go to the Riverhawks. Critchlow with the serve. There's Coe. Schlott. And a nice attempt there. And talk about someone who gets some junior varsity run, but really has been impressive as the season's gone on, much like many of her teammates, is Schlott. And that will do it for set number 1. That serve out of play, so Armstrong will claim the 25-12 victory as we head into set number 2. So stay tuned just for that. I, Joe Rhodes, will be right back here on High Top Sports Network.
Just finishing up a 100% outside renovation project at the Containing Store. Don't miss out. Come and see us. Check out our Pennsylvania skill game room. We have the newest machines, the newest games. We have 5 machines. We're about to add a 6th machine. $10,000 jackpots on all 6 machines. Don't miss out on a chance to win. We have the lowest possible prices and the best quality of anybody in the area. We'll take it up against anybody in the area. We put our stamp of approval, #SableMeat, on every single package, and we're here to serve you every single day. We also have chef-prepared, chef-quality prepared sushi, everyday fresh, and Sushi Wednesday, $5 sushi rolls, and you can win by liking and sharing our favorite page, Sushi Madness shirt. Don't forget to check out our millions of bakery deli products that we're making fresh every day. Appreciate all the support out there. We can't do what we do without you. Come and see us.
And welcome back to High Top Sports Network. Joe Rhodes here on the call. Armstrong taking set number 1 thanks to a 25-12 victory. I want to mention that High Top Sports Network, we like to think that we're at the games that matter, and that was certainly the case 2 nights ago. As mentioned, that Freeport-Hampton game was nothing short of maybe the best game I've seen, maybe outside of the 2018, I want to say it was WPIAL championship between North Catholic and Freeport. That was certainly a great game. I was not at the Hampton-Freeport game, but from the sounds of it, talking to my man Jake DeLuca, who was calling that game, I had to go home immediately and watch it, and it was worth doing so, even though it kept me up a little later than I would have liked. But that was certainly an excellent game. And then on the other end, Josh Schreckengost and Tim Toy had a game at Kiski area in which that game went 5 sets and very, very competitive. So it was a night for volleyball here in High Top Sports Network, and we hope you stay tuned as the season continues. Thought they were looking up at me for a second, thinking I wanted my media timeout. But, the less I talk, probably the better for everybody. Set number 2. Knoch will begin with the ball. Out there to start for the Riverhawks is Allensworth, Weaver, Pock, Adams, Miller, and Dudek. Will be receiving the serve coming from the junior Melissa Carasturi. Carasturi serve across Miller with the dig. Pock with the set. She finds Allensworth, but that is blocked down quite well by number 33 and 31. That is Booterball and Mock, respectively. What a nice wall that tandem makes. Mock takes a 1-0 lead in set number 2. Pock, back set. Weaver just free balls it across. Another chance, deflected. That'll allow the Riverhawks defense to play it. And a very close call, maybe home court advantage on that one. Very close to that end line. I'll say it was just a bit deep. Score now 2-0 in favor of the Knights. Blocked again, but a nice save by Dudek. Knoch was looking to celebrate. That was premature. Deflection gathered in by Coe. Coe's going to get this one back. Pock with a set. She's looking for Weaver. Weaver, another nice dig. We got a good rally going now. There's a chance for Mock, and it's the block down, but on the Armstrong side of the net, the Weaver-Allensworth wall in place, but couldn't stop it from landing on their side of the net. Just like that, Knoch up 3-0 here in set number 2. There's Adams, and she has such a high success rate when she gets the ball here on this near side. So she definitely has 4 kills. She might have more, but she just, for somebody so slight in stature, we don't want to call her out too much for being one of the shorter players, but man, oh man, the way she jumps makes up for it for sure. Knoch, after surrendering their first point of the set, able to get it right back here. That'll send Brene Coe to the service line. The captains on this Knoch team. Pock, there's Adams again, see if she can do it again. Gardner there. There's Dudek, that's deflected in, it will drop in. Dudek getting better and better at that kill attempt from the back row. Right there's another instance of it. Sort of transition there, it seemed, as the year went on. Saw her kind of in tandem with Adams up front, especially on the near side where we're normally set up here. She has just transformed over quite well to that back line, getting some tremendous digs and even some kills. She gets it up to Atwood. Vermaele pokes it back. Critchlow able to save that one, Willie Mays style. And what a save by Adams, but unfortunately, I'll point to Riverhawks. I think they might have said she was in the net. So what a break, but let's give credit to Adams there. She snuck that in, despite being pretty much over here by the bleachers. And a collision. Looks like everybody will be okay. Point that ties it up here. There you go, that's what it kind of talked about in the first set. Knoch able to kind of have some runs, but sustaining them has been an issue this year. They'll jump out to a 3-0 lead and let Armstrong go on a 4-1 run. And another point to the Riverhawks, and they get their first lead. So the little run I mentioned continues here now. You go up 3-0 and somehow fall behind 5-4. It's little moments like that, if you can sustain them, makes a much different outlook. Another nice dig in the back row by Dudek. Free ball across by Miller. And a nice swat there by the freshman, Carly Booterball. Saw that no one was on that far side and sent it towards the Armstrong bench, but able to sneak it in and tie it back up. Gardner goes out, and in comes Schlott for the Lady Knights. And mishandled there, and point to Knoch. Set number 2, Armstrong took set number 1 by a score of 25-12. Knoch looking to even it up here. Armstrong looking to stay perfect in terms of set victories. There's Atwood, and Romaili not looking for it. Right idea. Seemed like no one was there in the middle defensively for Knoch. Atwood put it on the dot, but Romaili not looking for it. And Knoch now back up by 2. See if they can sustain this little run now. Dudek with a kill from the back row once again, and there's a point to the Riverhawks. These little run killers, Armstrong very good with here tonight. Critchlow, Schlott pushing it over. Adams reels it in. Atwood now to Dudek. In and deflected out. A nice set there by Atwood, and the kill by Dudek evens things up at 7 apiece. Cassidy Adams will be at the service line now for Armstrong. Their team knotted up with the Knights. But instead, she gives the point away. Serve out of bounds. Side out, Knoch. Oh, wait, I'm sorry, I apologize. My fault, Cassidy Adams sneaking that one in. That's an ace for the junior. And a nice dig there by Atwood. There's Dudek, another nice save on this near sideline. We've seen it a couple times from various players on Armstrong. And just a bit too hard, hard there by, that was number 31, Sierra Mock. Armstrong back up by 2. And a nice job by Critchlow. Adams kind of was close on that first serve, and that one was certainly out of play, but close. And Critchlow, a couple times, she's just kind of let that ball get in on her and decided at the last minute to let it go. And some great vision if that's the case. Got some quick instincts. There's run ball, dug out again by Critchlow in the back row. Another chance for the Knights, and that one's going to be deep and out of play. Serve back to the Riverhawks. Last time these two teams will meet this season. Of course, we're on the back end of the schedule. Many of these games will conclude the season series between the opponents you see on your screen here on High Top Sports Network. Jackie Nestor with the serve. And they're going to say that was a point to the Knights, just out of play. Barely missing there, so Knoch back within 1. Serve on their side of the net. There's Bryn Smith with the serve. There's Atwood with a nice set to Allensworth. And man, oh man, has she been impressive. As I mentioned, that game against Highlands on Tuesday, she was a force. But also in that game, it should have been noted, she was set up quite well by the young lady taking the service line here right now. Olivia Pock was her passing, along with that of Lily Atwood, who kind of exchange turns as setters. Another job by Critchlow, let that one go, but Olivia Pock was certainly on her game the other night. It was hard to give Allensworth the player of the game, considering how well Pock was able to set her up. But Allensworth just was on another level that evening, and seen it in a few glimpses here tonight. There's Gardner with the serve for the Knights. Nearly in the net for Armstrong. Nice dig in the back row by Adams. Dudek. And a push by Coe. The high IQ play there by the senior leader. Knowing that that middle of the court was wide open. Able to just push it there and tie things back up. So a competitive set here so far. Adams. And a nice play there by Pock. Keep it alive, and then Dudek free ball and across, but Allensworth with authority. Boy, oh boy. Callie Allensworth, just a sophomore. young lady has 2 more years after this. It'll be exciting to see her in basketball season this year as well. Pushed across, and Allensworth tipped it. I think she could have, yeah, and that's what Coach Andrea Lasher is signaling to her. Even though she deflected that, she still could have played it. Instead, it drops in for a Knoch point. Karasturi with the serve, but out of play, giving a lead right back to the Riverhawks. 13-12 to score. Lane Miller back to serve. So the cross, Gardner. And Rumball, excuse me, no, I'm sorry, that was Romali. Another one of the younger players that's taken an emerging role for the Riverhawks. Along with Emery Rumball, has been really stepping up. Kate Romali, a junior, with years still left, her time in the blue and orange. So take a bigger role here next year for this Riverhawks team, you would imagine. Free ball across, Dudek gathers it in. Pock now with a quick set to Romali, but not able to get a hand on it. Blocked, saved. What a nice job by Sarai Weaver. Countless times the Riverhawks have just thrown a fist at it to keep it alive, and successfully doing so. And a nice job by Pock. Able to knock it straight up in the air, and 3 players in the vicinity, but no one knowing which was going to go for it. So point to the Knights. Go back to the line. Miller to Pock. Weaver. Blocked down, saved by Romali. Just the saves tonight have been superb. Deflected, and Adams can't get she tried to, and then just couldn't keep the rally going. Again, give credit to Armstrong. The saves that I mentioned there a moment ago have just been unbelievable at times. Even the ones that they haven't gotten to. The resiliency, though, of Knoch, able to come back and tie it up, and then you put it in the net. Those are killers. Point to Armstrong in the serve. Back to them. In comes Rumball and Atwood. Out goes Pock and Weaver. Lily Atwood to serve for the Riverhawks. Her team up by 1. Duda coming in again from the back line, but struck just a bit hard out of play. Even up once again here at 15 all. It's the kind of thing you want to see from the Knights that certainly have a great libero and Critchlow, a good setter and Co. And some tall pieces up front. Making unforced errors is a key in sustaining those runs, as we mentioned. There's Romali. We'll drop it in there for a point. Now Cassidy Adams will head back to the service line for the Hawks here. Set number 2. Armstrong taking the first set, of course, 25-12. Nice save by Romali. Atwood puts it up there, and free ball crossed by Miller. There's a chance for Schlott. Atwood there once again. She's not just a setter, folks. She's been hitting some pretty nice digs. Smart play by Co, but Armstrong heads up play again. Back set by Co. Knocked down by Romali. Saw her hand specifically on it. She got up on it. And a point to the Hawks. Good timing there by Romali. You could tell she timed up almost perfectly. Allow Adams to continue her stay at the service line. Critchlow receives it in the back row. Schlott going to get a chance at it. Adams throws her fist at it, and that might have been out of play. It looked like it was going to be deep there, but if you play it, it still counts. And Armstrong did, and the point goes to the Lady Knights. That one deep again, so service errors costing Knoch here in set number 2. Wonder what this would be if not for some of these unforced errors, as I like to call them. Yeah, they have all the pieces any team would want. Height, strong hitters, a great setter, a great libero. Right there, the libero. Critchlow gets it. And another point to the Hawks. So, again, Armstrong up by 3. If you're Knoch, this is where you want to. Imagine if Armstrong scores a point here, you'll see a timeout from the Knoch side of things, but get closer to the end of the set. Don't want to let Armstrong get too much momentum here. Sent across, and that's going to drop in. A nice play there by Bryn Smith. Saw that opening in the middle there. Quite a bit of room, and Smith able to take advantage. It's now just a 2-point lead for the Hawks. Lady Knights not going away quietly. Back set, run ball, and a bit too hard. A good back set there. Just a bit too hard, and Knoch showing some resiliency, down a point. And Smith remains at the service line. What a nice job by Adams, pulling the hands away at the last second. Looked like there was no way she was not going to play that, but it's looking like Critchlow on the other side, letting that ball get the whole way in and knowing for sure that it was going to be out of play. Smart play there by the junior. Further substitutions, and comes Pauk to serve. Their team 5 points away from a victory here in set number 2. Serve across. Played. There's Allensworth, and a nice dig attempt, but man, oh man, just the sound and how fast she's able to swing that right arm. Just looks a little different, and there is that timeout. Kind of expected that after Armstrong able to get a point there. We will stay here through the timeout. As mentioned, what you want to see from Knoch, you see in every game, it seems like. Great passing, some tremendous digs, some great defense, especially at the net front. And just being able to sustain it and maybe not swing the momentum in favor of your opponent with so many errors. I want to say there's at least 3 service errors by the Lady Knights in this set. And the difference that would make right now is hard to deny in a 21-18 game here. I want to quickly thank all you folks for tuning in. Love being able to spend my evening with all of you out there listening in. It's always a great way to spend a Thursday night in a gym. Plenty more of that coming up here as we approach winter sports season. Lots of basketball. We're going to have hockey as always on High Top Sports Network. So make sure you pay attention to our website, hightopsportsnetwork.com. We have our schedule on our More page. Make sure you can see when your favorite team plays next here on High Top Sports Network. And there it is against Allensworth. So little time to react. Allensworth, when she gets that arm in motion, look out. There's Pauk. Dudek deflected and played on. And that ball, again, off the fist of Callie Allensworth. Caristry with a nice attempt on it, but again, it's just getting on him quick. And another timeout by Knoch, so I too will take a timeout here, rest the old vocal cords. We'll be back with the remainder of set number 2 here on High Top Sports Network.
Shop and Save at Franklin Village is a family-owned, community-dedicated supermarket with a wide variety of quality food and friendly personnel to make your shopping experience easy. Stop by their award-winning butcher shop where you'll find the freshest cuts of USDA-inspected beef, pork, and poultry. Head to the bakery for the freshest bread and rolls, and don't forget to stop by the deli for an excellent selection of cold cuts.
Sorry to our friends over at Shop and Save at Franklin Village Fuel Center. I had to cut them off short, but make sure you check out their circular for all the great deals they have going on up there. Always a good stop if you like your deli meats and cheeses. And a kill by Dudek. And the Riverhawks are just 1 point away from a victory in set number 2. Although they have it listed as period 3 here on the scoreboard. Unless I just zoned out for an entire set, I'm pretty sure it is set number 2. Pock with the serve. Set point, and then sent across. Weaver, and a nice save there by 15. Nina Szymanski. And a violation on the Riverhawks. Not sure if it was in the net. I glanced down at the referee a little late. Whatever the case, it's a point to the Knights. And they keep this set going. They need to be able to score 6 before the Riverhawks score 1. Tall task, but anything is possible. There's Pock looking for Weaver. That one dropped in beautifully. Another great pass by the setter, Olivia Pock. And the Riverhawks victorious once again, this time by a score of 25-19. So they go up 2 games to none as we head into set number 3. So we will take a quick break before we do just that here on High Top Sports Network. Joe Rhodes bringing the call here tonight. Another quick reminder, make sure you tune in tomorrow. We have 4 football games here in High Top Sports Network. Armstrong on the road at Highlands. We have Freeport heading to Burrell. We have Knoch, these Knights here, the boys football team heading to Plum. And last and certainly not least, the Kiski Area Cavaliers will head on the road to Shaler. So make sure you check out those games tomorrow on High Top Sports Network. Some good ones for you. And I will be at the Armstrong Highlands game to bring you the call. So make sure you check that out tomorrow. In the meantime, I'm going to take a quick break. We'll be right back. And welcome back to High Top Sports Network. Joe Rhodes here bringing the action between the Armstrong Riverhawks and the Knoch Lady Knights. Armstrong moments ago winning set number 2 by a score of 25-19. They claimed the first set by a score of 25-12. Looking to make it a clean sweep here tonight. Knoch not going to go away quietly, obviously improving. Lose 25-12 in set 1 and lose just by 6 points there in set number 2. Again, they had 3 service errors that I can count, and you need to take those out of the equation. It really could change the look of set number 2. But what's the saying? If ifs and buts were candy and nuts. So back to the action here. It'll be, I believe, Armstrong, I want to say, with the serve. And the Riverhawks with 2 games versus the 2 teams ahead of them in the standings next week. Those will both be on High Top Sports Network. I hope you'll join us for that. Serve to start set number 3. Back over to the Riverhawks. Began it. And there she is, Cassidy Adams with a kill. Just such a high percentage. There's so many weapons on this Armstrong side as far as inside and outside hitters, but just the consistency in which she's able to get that point. A lot of it has to do with passing. Tonight, the tandem of Pock and Atwood have been excellent. There's a chance there struck by Sierra Mock, but into the net. Point to Armstrong. They lead 2-0. Dudek, serve for Armstrong. Serve across. Smith with a dig there, but an even better dig on the other side, maybe by Miller. And Allensworth picking up where she left off in set number 2 with another kill. You know, and we talk about how impressive Allensworth has looked tonight and Adams, but it really goes back to my main point there. The two setters that have rotated in and out, both Olivia Pock and Lily Atwood, have done an excellent job of putting those hitters in the best position possible. And Pock, that was certainly the case 2 nights ago against Highlands. Pitching, and she was like pitching a no-hitter out there. It felt like every pass that she had, whether it's behind her, in front of her, she was doing it with precision. 4-0 now Armstrong after the last point. Dudek with the serve, looking to drop that one in. She nearly does, but Critchlow with a nice little comeback there. She just figured she'd take the first ball across and send it right back, and able to get the point. She is crafty. Very, you can tell Critchlow with a very high volleyball IQ. Brunea Coe, jump serve across. Dug out by Miller. Pock with the set. Weaver with the kill attempt, and she does just that. Sends it on home to give the Riverhawks a 5-2-1 lead. Substitutions, out goes Allensworth, in comes Romeli. That's the only substitution made there on the Riverhawk side. Miller with the serve. Tough dig, and nothing that the Lady Knights could do there. The difference a good dig can make coming off the serve. A better case than what you saw right there. Gonna keep Lane Miller at the service line. Ball sent across. And Critchlow, another good job of getting out of the way at the very last second. Tell you what, she must be able to slow down time. In to serve now is number 15, of course, Nina Szymanski. Her team trailing by 4 here in set number 3. Pushed over by Adams, and another high IQ play. Well, that was a close call. They're going to say Adams went into the net. Really not sure about that. But a break nonetheless for the Knights, and see how they intend on using it. And that one very close. And now they're booing a young lady whose job is just to be the lines, or hold the flag and say in or out. I believe in that. Never the case. Pock, that set just a little bit in front of Romeli. Really the first bad set you've seen from Pock, really in the last 2 matches, in my opinion. So a little run here now by Knoch. We said, how would they use that break? And so far, so good. Serve across, Miller. There's Sarai Weaver, dug out by Critchlow. Coe, Schlott. Dudek from the back row. Another nice dig, a rally. Good rally here. Coe's gonna free ball it across. Dudek gathered in. Pock, Romeli, blocked off the net. Pock keeps it alive. Chance for Adams. And nothing they could do there. Give credit to Brunea Coe for being in front of a firing squad, and she was able to keep that one alive. So hard when such close proximity like that was. The teammates unable to track it down, so point to Armstrong. Lily Atwood back in. She's at the service line. Sent across. Critchlow. And Critchlow with another nifty play. I like Andrea Lasher's expression to her team. They're looking, they thought that ball might have still been alive, and she says, no, just keep playing. That's 1 point. It's a very long game. We're up by 2 sets. Don't let anything kind of get in your head. That's what it seemed like the coach was telling her team there. And another nice save by Critchlow. She's going to get it back and free ball across. She has been outstanding for the Lady Knights. Here's Adam, also has been outstanding. And a point to the Riverhawks on another kill by Cassidy Adams, the high-flying act of the junior on display here tonight. She'll serve this one across now. And not able to do much with the dig out there. And point to Armstrong. They're up by 3, so let's see what answer Knoch has. Armstrong will kind of build a little lead. Don't want to let him get too far ahead. Nice dig again by Lane Miller. She's been good tonight too from that libero position. So is that young lady. Critchlow with another. Diving save by Adams. Dudek gets in the outside. And a nice job there. Good credit to Atwood. Got that ball to Dudek to finish it off. The interesting thing about this team, you don't see too many teams with multiple setters, but the case certainly that this year with Armstrong. And both. The chemistry just remains the same on this team, regardless whether it's Olivia Pock or Lily Atwood. There's a chance by Dudek and a push over, but they're going to say point to the Knights. So a couple breaks here, especially in set number 3, going the way of the Lady Knights. Now Bryn Smith, jump serve, dropped in Dudek with dig. Atwood to run ball, but not keeping it alive. And that ball out of play. Nice idea there, trying to go for the cross-court shot. There's some vacant court space right there, but out of play. Jackie Nestor, she'll head to the service line for Armstrong, her specialty, as we've seen throughout the season. Smith, Critchlow, and out of play. For as good as Critchlow's been on that kind of lunging, kind of palm forward kind of hit, that one just missing. She has been great tonight, has Critchlow on the side of the Knights. Nestor with another serve. Blocked down by Allensworth. Atwood setting up Allensworth, and a beautiful set and a beautiful kill there. Atwood to Allensworth. Armstrong up by 6, and a timeout by Knoch. So I will take that opportunity to wet the whistle, take a breather, and be back for the remainder of set number 3 here on High Top Sports Network.
Protecting the things you love and how you do so is among the most important decisions you'll ever have to make. TGIF Solutions can provide you with the peace of mind by supplying answers to all of your insurance needs, whether it be home, auto, business, life, or farm coverage. Contact the team at the Shellhammer Atwood Agency today in West Katanning to be sure that you, your loved ones, and the things that matter most stay safe when it matters the most. TGIF Solutions, insurance for what matters.
And welcome back to High Top Sports Network. 13-7 the score coming out of the Knoch timeout. Armstrong already leading 2-0, so nowhere to go here for the Lady Knights except a victory to extend this one. A tall task, trailing by 6. And sort of a serving specialist at the line in Jackie Nestor for the Riverhawks. Nestor into the net. I'm going to blame myself for that one. Complimented her on how well she's been doing all season long at the service line. And what's she do? She puts it in the net. That one is on me. Sorry, Jackie. Ball back to the Knights. Gardner with the serve. Adams to Atwood. To Allensworth. Played on. Deflected, and the deflection allows that to drop in front of Lane Miller for the point. Nice job by Knoch. Great dig, great pass, great kill. When you do it like that, this team seems to be able to make it look easy at times. Again, team not indicative of their record. And a miss hit, unfortunately, there after a good rally. It was number 27, Melissa Gallagher. The ball back to Armstrong. Puck comes in, out goes Rumbaugh. I'm not sure the other substitution there because it was 2. I believe Atwood went out as well, along with Rumbaugh. West Puck back to serve. That was a dart right there. And point to the Hawks. Just too much net, too much ricochet off the net for Knoch to be able to handle. And so Riverhawks with a point. That was a heck of a serve there by Olivia Puck. A good one, Critchlow. And Naco, what a nice play there, just to fist it across. Here's Dudek, deflected, played on. Co's gonna try to set it up. She does, deflected, and the same result as a point a moment ago. Deflects off the wall, but falls in front of Lane Miller for another point. Score now 15-10 in favor of Armstrong. Hawk tracking that one down, Weaver. Not able to put much on it. Here's a good chance for the Knights. Hawk digging that one out. Dudek trying to drop it in, but coming on quickly was Gallagher. And there's Allensworth getting a full head of steam, putting that one away. Make it 16-10 now. Armstrong. Dudek back to serve for Armstrong. And Weaver takes the return and sends it right back down. Wasn't really a block. She was able to wind up on it too. It's like the Knights kind of set her up for the kill there, so make it 17-10. Dudek will remain at the line. Nice save by Dudek. Puck, Allensworth struck, saved, and unable to keep it going. Nice dig there. Attempt at least by Madison Gardner. And that will put Armstrong up by 8, and Knoch will call another TO. We will stay here through the timeout. I'll remind you again, 4 football games on tomorrow's slate, including Armstrong traveling to Highlands, along with Freeport heading to Burrell, Knoch at Plum, and also Kiski area in a matchup against the Titans of Shaler on the road. As you might notice by now, we cover Armstrong, Freeport, Knoch, and Kiski area quite prominently, not completely. We like to cover some of the other Alakiski schools and some other schools around the region, but those teams always on our schedule. So make sure we do log on to hightopsportsnetwork.com. Click the More tab at the top. You'll see our schedule there. I'll give you an opportunity to see when your favorite team will appear next on High Top Sports Network. The latter days of volleyball. Only 3 weeks left of football. Hockey already underway. Catch some hockey here on High Top Sports Network. The return out of bounds. 19-10 now the score. Kaseki will come in for the Knights. Out goes Bryn Smith. Dudek at the service line. Barely getting over the net, but good positioning. Ko with the set. Blocked down by the combination of Adams and Allensworth. Man, oh man. Excellent job there. As the saying goes, sometimes the best offense is a good defense. And the case right there for Callie Allensworth. Dudek jump serve, nearly going over the line, looked like. Allensworth battles 50-50 ball, point to Knoch though. I think they're gonna say that Allensworth was in the net. Ko quick to point it out to the umpire. 20-11 now the score. And Brene Ko will send it across for Knoch. Allensworth with a reaching save there. The set a little bit behind her, and a nice job by the freshman, Carly Booterball. Soft touch over the front row, dropping it in. Keep the serve on the side of the Lady Knights. Ko, lucky break there, hitting the ribbon at the top there, dropping in for a point. 3 straight points now for the Knights. Their deficit's down to just 7. Ko remains at the service line. And putting that one in the net. 21-3. Out goes Nestor, in comes Rameli. Allensworth also goes out in favor. Well, Nestor and Allensworth both went out. In came Rameli, I believe Weaver. Free ball across, Dudek, Pock for Rameli, and sending that one home. Give credit there again to Olivia Pock. Not putting that one too high, just putting it right there where she knew Rameli would be able to receive it if she jumped just the right time. Man, oh man, the evolution of Olivia Pock as a setter has been quite impressive. Solid last year, but noticeable jump here in her senior year. And Lane Miller sending that one flying. Point to Knoch. That will bring in Nina Szymanski for the Knights. She'll come in to serve. Her team trailing by 8 here in set number 3. Pock, Adams, deflection, that will drop in. Nice effort by both Critchlow and Szymanski. But point to Armstrong. More substitutions. Out goes Weaver, out goes Pock, in comes Atwood, along with Emery Rumbaugh. Atwood serve across, dug out the back row. Ko back, set. Nice dig by Atwood. She's not just a setter. Ko. Mock, and miscommunication there on the side of Armstrong. Give credit though to Sierra Mock. Will get subbed in for, but certainly nice strike on the volleyball there. Adams, Atwood, Rameli, deflected, Critchlow get to it. This one sent right towards Andrea Lasher, who grabs it quickly and give it to Cassidy Adams, who will look to put this game away. We are at match point. Armstrong leading 24-15. Critchlow, Ko, deflected down, Ko gets it. Gallagher was the last one to hit it there for a moment. I looked down to read my roster and I didn't see what happened, but I know Gallagher sent it across for Knoch. 24-16 now the score. And Bryn Smith, the jump serve. There's Atwood with the set, gets it to Rumbaugh, and that will do it. 25-16 the score here in set number 3. A clean sweep for the Armstrong Riverhawks, and they remain in contention for a section championship heading into 2 pivotal games next week. One against Hampton, one against Freeport. So you make sure you'll tune in for that. But as I mentioned here a couple times during the broadcast, a couple excellent football games here tomorrow, 4 in total. So make sure you log on to HighTopSportsNetwork.com, click that More tab, look at our calendar to see what games are coming up here on the network. The last thing I think left to do here is name our TGIF Solutions Player of the Game. And I said it earlier in this match, she should have or could have gotten it in the game on Tuesday against Highlands because of her great passing. Instead, it went to the person that was the recipient of her passing on that night. Tonight, no choice but to give it to Olivia Pock. Some excellent passing here tonight. Really can only remember 2 passes that weren't almost spot on. So an excellent job by that young lady. Congratulations to Olivia Pock, tonight's High Top Sports Network / TGIF Solutions Player of the Game. That again wraps it up for myself, Joe Rhodes. I'll be on the call tomorrow, and Armstrong takes on Highlands down at Highlands Make sure if you got nothing else to do, spend it with me. Spend another night with me here. 2 nights in a row. We'll have some fun. As always, thank you for tuning in here on HTSN. We will see you again next time.